So if you haven't guessed, that's Big Bad John from CELSUS coming down with what he described to me was, sand it down and just paint it, mate. It's all right.
10 minutes you should have taken.
Yeah, should have. And now we're digging this out, digging that out, but we want it to be proper. I don't know why, but we do. Gonna take it to a couple of local car park shows. What does CELSUS do? Tell my YouTube audience what CELSUS do, because they might not know.
We are the European distributor for JL Audio, Dynamatte. We're also the new UK distributor for Kicker Audio. We're also the UK distributor for MTX. We also do all our own products, which is all your facius harness adapters and all your lovely things like that.
And where can they buy these awesome products, John?
They can buy them all from anywhere but here.
You're such a cunt.
All available from Backstreet Customs.
Fucking hell. Just go on the website, celsus.com. Just go and check it out.
CELSUSice.co.uk. We also have dynamatte.co.uk, our new website, jlaudio.co.uk and kicker.co.uk.
We're going to be doing...
kickeruk.co.uk. Yes,
That's
you can follow us all on Facebook.
And Instagram.
And no, we're Facebook. We don't do Instagram that much.
JL is on Instagram.
Yes.
Dynamatte Europe is on Instagram.
Yeah.
But we're going to be doing something very, very special. We had all the plans for everything. For all the cars, we knew exactly what we were doing. And then John comes down, 10 minutes later, fucking everything has changed. Not one idea is staying.
That's because I have the good ideas.
Such a cunt. No, he doesn't. He has good, yeah, he has good ideas. That's what happens when an audio boy does body work. Oh, God. Yeah, this is going to be riveting. Boom, boom! Right, good morning. I am on my own today because it's Sunday. Kurt's at a show, Jay don't work Sundays and whatnot. John from CELSUS is supposed to be coming down today. We'll see. But let's look at what we're at with the buggy. Or with the tub, should I say. So, last night we got a load of prep work done. We've got all that glass stuff under there. So that's all as one. Nice and fucking solid. That's not going anywhere. We also bonded and riveted this all back in. Now we've used the EVERCOAT multi-fix on this. And it's stuck as per usual like a fucking champ. So just sanded it back. And now we've got some more 450 chopped. Because this is to be blended and to be smoothed. So we're going to mix up our resins now. And do the same what we did underneath. There. Right. So, this is exactly the same as underneath. But the difference being is I want a slightly smoother finish, so I've got some tissue and then the fucking resin kicks in. If any of you do fiberglass work, door builds, body panels, and you're not using Scott Bader products, you really, really need to. Seriously, I used to be exactly like most of you lot, jump on eBay, the cheapest stuff, oh it's all the fucking same. It isn't. Fucking isn't. So let me put that there. Yeah, it really, really isn't. there you go. That's what it all looks like. John actually did turn up and fucking do some work. So he sanded it all down now. And all we need, I mean, I've mixed up too much here, but EVERCOAT FibreTech laced with Kevlar. And we're going to go in there and smooth it all out. And look how that doesn't drag. How awesome is that? I love it. The fibre fill is by any means one of my most favourite products that EVERCOAT do.
FibreTech.
FibreTech, sorry.
That's because of me saying fibre fill.
Yes. Don't worry, EVERCOAT, I'm not. Well, the EVERCOAT, I'm using this on Frankie, EVERCOAT Rage Ultra. Yes, Frankie is nearly done, just doing this wing now. So EVERCOAT Eco Resin, it contains Eco Resin and it eliminates the need for putties. How awesome is that? But no, the shit we used on yours is the stuff I've literally thrown on the floor because we're out of it. Is that stuff. FibreTech.
Very similar to fibre fill we used to get years ago, and this is better.
This is fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I use it. I've used, when I did Frankie, I sanded everything off because it had U-Pole stuff on. And I sanded everything off and redid the whole thing with FibreTech. And I love it. And especially with you, with audio builds. And when I film through my ear. With the audio builds, it's really malleable. And you can just tickle it and stuff. And then you can go and buy the QUARTZ soft pads that we demonstrated. See? And then you can sand it. So you'll never have a lumpy install door build again. Such a cunt. So it's all going through my DeVilbiss PRI. This is actually my flake gun. This is my 2.5. So it's easy to go down. So we've already put a coat over. So now we're going in with even more. Right, there we go. Slicksand is on. As you can see, it's smoothed fuckloads out. So now we'll let this go off and flatten it off, do anything else that needs doing. Yeah, that's going to go off quite nicely, that. And then it'll be, once it's flattened off, if you see anything we don't like, we can address it. And then we'll get it in the booth for the primer. Oh, have you actually learned anything?
Yeah.
Apart from being a cunt?
Yeah, I'm crap at bodywork.
Oh God. It'll be alright. But for now, it's a good night, because it is night time. Let's do a dramatic pan out. Oh. My phone's
Okay,
so
so we
shit,
can drag the buggy at the booth.
Remember, we gave this a little skim and then we've given it another couple coats of slick sand just to make sure the body is absolutely fucking perfect. So now we're going to prep it for priming in the areas that we've done. We've got some 180 soft pads from QUARTZ, 180 flat fucking sandpaper, Velcro for Big Bertha, that's from the 3M, and a soft pad. So the first thing we're going to work on and flatten off is this bonnet, but look at how fucking awesome that slick sand went down. It's so damn smooth. You know what I mean? I really love this product. So we're going to go straight to it with 180 and then we'll tickle with 240 before prime. Right, so the first thing I like to do is get some 120 on the DA, just scuff off the top crust. Then we'll move straight to the 180. Nothing fancy about this, so we're going to time lapse it because I don't want you to get fucking bored and I know you just want to see the painting.
But we can all do one smart thing. Join Talk Mobile, where 95% of our SIM
Okay, so as you can tell, that's quick. And it just sands down so fucking nice, seriously. If you've got fiberglass projects like this, especially 3 or 4 coats you can get away with. And it just sands down like butter. Now we've got to get into all the little folds and whatnot. So we're going to grab a soft block with Velcro and Velcro, and we're using the QUARTZ soft foam back sandpaper. This stuff is incredible. If you're in the UK, yeah, get it. It saves me a fuckload of time. So there you go. Look how easy that is, and we're at 180 by the way. Alright, on the areas that we haven't touched with the flat sander. Right, so we're done. We finished at 240. You can even start sanding this shit at 240. But you can see, I'm trying to get some light, so you see how smooth this fucking shit is now. It's awesome. But yeah, that's it. So now we've got to move on to the tub, get that done, and then it's time to lay that fucking primer. Oh, right, okay, so now we're moving on to the tub. We've already done work down that end. So what we're doing is just fizzing around with a 120 grip. We've also got our soft pads here for all the little bits that are like, you know, overspray and little bits down here that we can't get into. So, because remember all this down here was all rough as arsehole, so we smoothed all that out. And then we're using our big flat sander on the bits that we've actually covered. So I suppose we should continue onwards and upwards. So, that is fucking perfect. That is so red shit. That is so fucking smooth. This is where all the raw glass was here. All in here. That's fucking ridiculously smooth. That is nuts. I keep forgetting how good, just how good this shit is. And we can take some fucking 180 now. Do you know what I mean? And cross sand it. And I'll film that. This is a shit fucking sanding paper, but you know, it's gonna sand like a fucking dream. We will guide coat this and everything. So I've got Big Bertha, or Monster as I like to call it. I've got to clean it all out and grease it up. Get my 180 there, and then flatten all this down. And then any little imperfections you see, we can just give a tickle here and give a tickle there. And then the tub's ready for priming. Okay, now we just hit it with 180. Right? Look how easy this stuff sands down. Right? You can't hear nothing. That is smooth as fuck. Now yes, you can guide coat it, but you can't find, you'll get like little bits like this where you haven't done. Like when you sand down our black primers. It's exactly the same. And you can see we've just gone through here, and that is super fucking flat. And we're at 180. That's what we're using, 180. And it sands down like a fucking dream. So this tub is going to be so flat, it's going to be nuts. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that because it is fucking brilliant. It is so damn good. Oh, okay. Well, I've got to change the pad on the old sander, but you get the idea. Alright. You can see we've not done in here because the flat sander won't get on curves. So we've got 180 soft pads from QUARTZ. And let me tell you, these things are fucking insane. So good. And we can literally go in, and anywhere that had a sharp line, because I tried to stay away from the edges, because obviously we've got to get in there with either the DA or with these soft pads. Like that. See? Oh. There you go. Look, I'm putting no effort into this. Like, what's the fucking ever? No effort whatsoever. See? That's how awesome this slick sand is. And for doing a fiberglass buggy like this, you want to get everything as flat as possible. So, you know, you go through here, you go through there, down here, you know you're flattening right. That's going to look awesome. So I'm going to... Oh, okay, so now you can see that the tub's all flattened off, and that took no time at all. 20 minutes, if that. We went around with the 180 on Big Bertha, around as many flat panels as we could get. Obviously, this EVERCOAT stuff, so it's only down no problem whatsoever. So now what we're going to do is get our DA, that you can see. I mean, we stayed away from these sharp edges because, you know, we put that in by hand with our 180 soft pads, and then we've got 180 for the DA. Remember how all that was all like, you can see it still. So we've got to sand and prep all this because it's going to be smooth. And we're going to body colour that instead of it being shitty black. Right, so we're all wiped down, we're all good. Problem with fiberglass and sprayable fillers and all that shit is you will end up getting some pinholes somewhere along the line. So we are grabbing our Express 440. Yeah.
You can see the little pinholes just here and
You
here.
got it. This stuff is a fucking godsend. Literally. You know, I mean, they've seen me use this a fucking million times. Find your little micro pinholes and whatnot. Dab that shit in. Like so.
What is this shit?
Yeah, it's awesome stuff, mate. Awesome stuff. And then all you do is wipe the excess off. And if there was any pinholes, they would be filled.
Huh, that's dope.
Now, because, I mean, this works on body filler. So technically, we could go over the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
And it would cover in 1-2 coats. But this is a sprayable body filler, so it's slightly different. So all we need to concentrate on is the micro pinholes, or what we think, because I can't actually feel anything.
No, I just didn't know.
You
I don't
know,
even know what they are. I don't even know what to call them.
well, that'd be something from the glass, or it could just be the shit we've taken out when I forgot to use a fucking filter. But when I used the sprayable polyester. But we're going to do like nice 3 good coats of the quartz.
So it should hopefully cover it quite
Oh,
nicely.
it will, it'll be fucking mint. It'll be mint. So, that's fine. But there are a few little thingies here where I caught it. Trying to get it in. Because I was on me fucking Todd. So, just put that shit in there like that. Yeah, I don't think the rest are fucking pinholes, mate.
There might be some on the other side that are pinholes.
See? That's what happens. See how it covers? And then literally wipe that shit off. Like that. See how it covers them?
Booty.
Literally, it is awesome, awesome stuff.
This shit dope, to be fair.
You know?
Oh, what about up here?
Oh, yeah. A little one
We
up
are
there.
mixing primer. Right.
The joys of primer. So obviously I'm using quartz because, well, it's the best. Make sure you thoroughly mix it and stir it. You can film with my fake ass shitty camera.
Bro, I wouldn't even focus. Oh, there you go.
Is it focusing now?
Yeah,
It's
now.
a piece of shit. Okay, so 4 to 1. What are you fucking at? There you are. And I think we're going to go through a fair amount of prime edge on this. I'm half tempted to mix up 2 just to keep fucking going. Come on, you dirty cunt. Edge. Fuck you. Right. And then the normal hardener. Up we go. It's been a while since we've done a proper paint video. Been ages since that's gone up. I'm gonna leave that out. I know I'm gonna need it in a bit. And get some fast thinners on the go. I like to put a 5-10% in.
In 5.
Just because
In 10.
I like it to flow nicely. I don't want to put it through my 2.5, I want to put it through my 1.8. because my 2.5 has had its arse raped the past couple of days. It's not had flake through it. Fucking polyester primer. So keep mixing, keep mixing. Gonna put it through filter into the gun, and then the primer gun has a filter. And it's for not so much stopping shit getting in it or anything like that. It's to try and get the primer to lay as flat and as smooth as possible. And you never know, we might even get cut on the old guns.
Yay.
I'll spray the tub, you can spray the bonnet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right, that's the deal.
I can do work.
So, right, we'll get this in the guns, and then we'll jump into Ziboof!
Zibble.
Ziboof. Who is that, people? Okay, so we've obviously primed the buggy. We left it 24 hours. We got a new roof filter in the booth. We cleaned all that out last night. So now it's time to flatten the primer. You've seen me do this a fucking million times. It's the black quartz primer. It's its own guide coat. It's fucking awesome. Now to speed things up, we're going to bizz over it with 500, and then we're going to go back with 600 wet to make it fucking perfect. Shall we time lapse this, or are we going to just...
Fuck it, time lapse it.
We're going to time lapse it because, you know, you've seen me do it a million times, and you just want me to get back to part 2, which is going to be the spraying. This is all part 1, the boring fucking fabrication, prep work and all that. Part 2 will be the exciting shit of the paint and the flake and masking up and all sorts. And then part 3 will be the colour sanding and buffing, I suppose. Or are we going to do the two-stage clear in part 3?
No, 2-stage part 3, and part 4 will be just finalising, cut buffer and...
Well, part 3 we'll do... Alright, so part 2 will be the paint, the metal flake and laying the clear down and everything else. And then part 3 will be the 2-stage clear, colour sand and buff.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah.
Right, so now we're going to time lapse your asses. Right, so now we've fizzed that off with 500 quickly, and everybody knows I prefer to wet sand, especially on high-end jobs like this. So that's exactly what we're going to do. 600 wet Velcro from 3M. Fucking love this stuff. It's all I bloody use now. Don't use any fucking thing else. No point. So wipe everything off. Crisscross when you're doing this. Right. And I like wet sanding, you're cleaning as you go, you seem to get a better finish. And it's just, you know, it's just all round nicer, in my opinion. I'm doing the boring stuff, and this is the boring stuff. How do I know? Because I get more views on my paint than on my fucking crap, so... But the 3M and the quartz, just making it easy.